Thank you. This is one of the days of the week I really look forward to. For my wife, Mrs. Ruth Peale, and I open the mail that you folks have sent us. Ruth, what's the first question today?
Here's a problem from a letter we received from a worried husband. My wife is about to drive me batty. She has taken to reading a lot of very fancy intellectual books about psychiatry. Not a day goes by without her trying to sound like Sigmund Freud on the simplest thing. Do you feel I would be in the wrong if I tossed all her tomes into the garbage can? I can't bear it much longer.
No, I don't go for that garbage can technique. I would suggest the ear-to-ear technique instead, meaning in one and out the other, with no stop in between. Perhaps since you fuss about it, your wife is using psychiatry as an attention getter. She wants your attention. It might also be simply a voguish kind of conversation piece. But it isn't likely that a woman would read and talk this stuff so avidly and continuously unless it reflected some kind of hidden conflict. You know, she may have a problem that she herself does not realize, and she's trying to solve it in a blundering and fuzzy way. So do a little thinking, be patient, and don't let annoyance interfere with your responsibility for helping your wife find a solution to some unresolved question in her mind.
We'll be back with another letter in just a moment. Here's a question, Dr. Peale, from a girl in New York City. There's an elderly man in our office who has been here since before I was born, so I must treat him with respect. Or must I? That is my question. For he continually makes suggestive remarks, and he even makes advances, which I resent. Shall I tell the top boss? Shall I leave my job? Or shall I tell the old man off?
Sure, tell him off. Stand right up to a lecherous old goat like that. I'm sure he's a four-fletcher anyway about his conquests. That type is just a dirty-minded, frustrated, pathetic remnant of dubious masculinity. Tell you what you do. Hit him where he is most vulnerable, in his age. You see, he's trying to impress himself that he is young and virile, which he isn't. Ridicule him. Tell him to toddle along to a home for old men. Now, if you have a question, you may write to me, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, care of this station. And Mrs. Peale and I will try to get to your letter just as soon as we possibly can.